I woke up inside a coffin, 6 feet underground. Everything was dark, silent, and hot. I felt insects crawling under my clothes. My thirst was unbearable. I started screaming, "Help! I'm alive! Get me out of here!" until I ran out of breath and lost my voice. Then I began pounding the thick wooden lid with my fists, knees, and feet. And that's when I felt it, a sharp pain in my lower back. I touched my clothes and realized my hands were soaked in thick, sticky blood. Hours passed. I kept banging on the wood until my knees were bleeding. My knuckles split open and my toes raw. The heat and thirst, mixed with the bites of insects, drove me insane as the pain in my back worsened. My eyes adjusted to the darkness to the point where I could make out the silhouettes of cockroaches feasting on my body, crawling like they owned the place. I tried to remember my last days, but all I saw were blurry, fragmented images. I'd been drinking nonstop for weeks, partying like there was no tomorrow, blowing the money I stole from my parents' business. The last thing I remembered was sitting in some sleazy bar in downtown with a hooker on my lap. As the hours dragged on, a black crust formed over my skin. I started losing my mind, hallucinating, hearing voices, rambling nonsense. The pain in my back was killing me. I was bleeding out. I passed out a few times between my desperate failed attempts to break free. I was suffocating from the heat and thirst. I even tried to end it all, smashing my head against the coffin lid, but I blacked out with my face covered in blood. Suddenly, I heard noises, distant voices, muffled thuds. I screamed and kicked with the last bit of strength I had left. The sounds got closer. My heart felt like it was about to explode from the anxiety. A police officer opened the coffin. The light blinded me. "This one's alive," he shouted, staring at my twisted, grotesque face. Then I blacked out again.